friends, and welcome back to my crafty space. My name is Crystal, and in today's video, I am going to put together the first of my Story Kit Crush projects using the Glow Story Kit. This is a series where I pick one story kit each month, and actually we are bumping that up, and I'm actually going to pick 2 story kits each month to crush, which means to use up as much of the product and tell as many stories as feels comfortable in that month's time span. So this month I am working with the Glow Story Kit, and I'm also going to be working with the Pieces Story Kit. You're going to see all of my Glow stories come out on Fridays here on YouTube, and then you're going to see my Pieces story projects. Those will be released on Mondays. So that way you've got the newer kits on Fridays and the older kits on Mondays. I'm really excited to get back into this series. I took a small break there for the December daily season just because it's really hard to create anything outside of that daily project. But I'm excited to be back working in this project again and back to some really deep dive storytelling about life in general. So when it came to the Glow Story Kit, I do have a story planning process that you can check out. I'll put the link up at the eye for you and down in the description box. That's going to take you through all of the different stories that I am planning to create with this kit. Most of the process videos you're going to see here on YouTube, so there'll be one every single Friday showing you one process video, and then you're also going to be able to see a couple of additional projects exclusively over on Patreon. So if you want even more inspiration for the story kits and how to put together different layouts, I highly suggest you check out my Patreon in the comment section down, not comments, the description down below. There's a link to it. So some videos here, some videos there, and in total, we will hopefully crush all of these kits throughout the course of the year, and I'm super excited for that. This one is going to be a story that will go inside of a 10x8 album that is documenting my sister's wedding in Mexico from back in November. So for this one, I'm planning to do a full page photo and then a pocket page that will pair with it. I'm going to go ahead and put you on fast forward while I get this layout put together, and then when we have finished, I will slow back down, read the journaling for you, and then we will call this a day. Let's go ahead and dive into the process. I'm going to start working on this layout by pulling out this full page photo first. Now this is going to go outside of the page protector, so I have it printed at 8.25 inches tall by 10.875 inches wide. For putting this into the album, I do need to go ahead and hole punch it. I'm not necessarily worried about adding anything on top of the hole punches, but it is just nice to remember to do that right in the beginning. And then because this photo is so gorgeous and I don't really want to cover a ton of it up, what I decided to do was to take one of the largest of the Starburst chipboard pieces and add it right above the altar where my sister and my brother-in-law are standing. And then into the middle of that Starburst, I added the chipboard circle that says, "You make me happy." And I really love the way that that looks. It elongates that section of the photo and really draws your attention to the two of them at the altar. I think that that was a really awesome design choice there. My photos that are printed in the 4x4 orientation or size, I didn't do anything to them except to just stick them in the pockets. And same with the title card that has a quote on it. I just stuck that right into the pocket as well. For my journaling card, though, I wanted something that was going to give me a little bit more room to add my journaling, but I really liked this 1 through 5, the 1 through 5 list card. So what I decided to do was to print my journaling on a canvas sized 5.75 inches wide by 3.75 inches tall. And that gave me enough room to add the numbers 1 through 5 once fussy cut out of their original card onto this one. So it does give it a little bit of extra texture, but it also allows me to use those numbers with extra journaling. Once I have all of those adhered down onto the card, I will add adhesive to the back of the white canvas there, and then I'm going to put that on top of the purple with yellow text on it card that says shine bright. It does cover up most of the words, but really I just wanted the pop of color behind this journaling card, and I love the way that this turns out. Then I'm going to slip that into the pocket and we'll call this done. All right, friends, that completes my layout. So this one, I didn't do a lot of embellishing to the story itself because I really wanted the photos to speak for themselves. The photos and the photographer that my sister and my brother-in-law did such a fabulous job of capturing just the majesty of this wedding. Like this photo here is just, I mean, it is breathtaking. The view behind them and just, I mean, wow. So I really didn't want to cover a bunch of it up. I did add the starburst up at the top with the chipboard that says, "You make me happy." And then on the opposite side, I really just left the photos alone, and I left the title card, or this, not title card, but a quote card alone, and then just let this one be my crafty card, I suppose, which really only turned out that way because I wanted some extra space for writing my journaling. I wanted more than the 3x4 card, so it worked for me to cut those out and then add them to a larger canvas. So let's go ahead and read the journaling for this one. For this one, I said, 1, we had been worried all week about the weather on the day of the wedding. Right up until the day of, rain was in the forecast and you had to consider alternatives to your beach wedding dream. 2, a few hours before the ceremony, the skies opened and poured down rain. But an hour or so before you walked down the aisle, the clouds parted and the sun came beaming through. 3, remember when we found your dress and we remarked how the sparkle of the glitter looked like the glint of the sun on the ocean? Seeing the sunshine on you as you sparkled by the ocean was magic. 4, poor Axel was sweating buckets as he waited for you to come down the aisle. It was really hot, and possibly he was a bit nervous. From the moment he saw you, though, the smile never left his face. 5, with half of the guests being English speakers and half being Spanish speakers, your ceremony was bilingual. I think the merging of cultures and languages made the ceremony extra special. So just like 5 small things about the wedding and the ceremony. And I really like the approach of telling just little snippets of story here and snippets of story there. And in the end, hopefully we'll be able to get a bunch of these photos into this album and lots of pieces of the story told. I love, love, love that aspect of this. I hope you enjoyed this video and the process of seeing how this all came together. If you did, I would love a thumbs up down below, and also make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see all of my future crafty videos as well. I'm going to be back again next week with another story using the Glow Story Kit, and also keep an eye out for my Pieces Story Kit projects on Monday, or the first one will be on Monday. So keep an eye out for that one as well. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll catch you in the next videos. Bye, friends.